Yo, what's up, people, man? It's your boy King. Real quick, man. Ball tangibility, ball clipping. This was a great leap forward for 2K. And if it's anything, that you have to agree with, in this game, is that the ball tangibility, dude, that changes the landscape of this game drastically. Whether you like it or not, it really changes the game. And I personally like it. But you look at this pass, right? And the ball is exposed right here. So I reach at it. Now it's gonna be some body clipping right there, but bam, ball is loose. Period. No questions asked, no ifs, ands, or buts. Ball is loose. And you want to know the best thing about this? This is not a canned animation. The two-man animations is happening between Otto Porter and Jermichael Green. Bam, ball is loose. Man exposed the ball, went for the reach, got it. This was not happening in the previous 2Ks. It was not happening in the previous 2Ks. NBA 2K18, NBA 2K17, NBA 2K16, NBA 2K15. I mean, I can go back so far. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they didn't have something like this in the game before, And I understand why they didn't put it in there. And they didn't put it in there because the casual community just don't go over well with the casual community, man. The stuff that they complain about sometimes is just so baffling to me. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a casual gamer or casual anything. There's a lot of things I do in life, that I do casually. Like, nobody has the time to go hardcore on everything. So that's why I say there's nothing wrong with it. My problem is that these casuals sometimes have a voice because there's so many of them. And the day of the internet is here, and it's been here for a long time. And the development of these games is being shaped by the voices of people, and those voices, the casuals, really they're out heard from people like us, the people who are advocates for simulation. So that's the reason why it took so long for this to sorry, I was reading a message, but it took so long for something like this to get put in the game, so it's ridiculous, people, but it's here, and I really don't want this to be nerfed at all. Just build around it, keep the ball live, man. The ball should always be live, because if it's one thing that's simulation in the basketball game, is the damn ball being tangible, dude. The ball should not be going through people's bodies. That's one thing I absolutely hated about 2K18, 2K17. There's one thing that it was so bad that you had to suspend belief to play those games. You just had to suspend immersion to play those games. Even NBA 2K11, I could say that for the time that was the greatest sports game that came out. For the time that changed the standard for how we see these basketball games. And even that had a real problem with ball tangibility. So this is a big leap forward, man. For just this aspect of the game alone is a huge leap forward, man. Well, if you're a sim guy, if you're a guy who likes simulation basketball, then this is a huge leap forward. The casuals are not gonna give a shit about this. In fact, they don't like it because for whatever reason, they feel like they should be able to run up the court and not protect the ball, and then run the ball in the teammates and in the defense and not lose it. And that's just the simple fact about the casual gamers who do stuff. They don't care about shit like that. And this is the reason why we really have to be loud out here as a sim community who do care about shit. We really have to be loud out here with these kind of videos. We have to constantly upload these kind of videos, dude. And we have to constantly upload the problems with this game and be heard, because I believe they put the ball ended up being tangible, because nobody was really asking for this. You gotta think, nobody was asking for this, dude. There was no videos up but ours, like probably Gideon's, me, Gideon, Schmitty, all those guys in the sim community, man. They was uploading stuff like this, and I guess people over the right people saw it, and it got over to 2K, especially the Czar. I know the Czar is looking at stuff like this all the time when we upload this. So it's like, the casual community did not ask for this. They would not ask for something like this. Why would a park player ask for something like this? Because that's like 90% of the makeup of this game. Park, and probably my team too, but Park is like one of the most popular modes in the game, and the franchise and just that's my league, that's way down on. It's not even close. So it's nobody asks for this except for the sim community. So, and you can tell just, the ball is steal spam, and I'm bouncing the ball off people's bodies because they're not paying attention to what they're doing, and it's just that simple, so really, man, we have to really do what we can to keep this in the game, because I would hate for the next one to come out and then just right back to the previous one, because this was a huge step forward for this series, because it has the ball has never been this live in any of these 2K games, any. So anyway, peace out, people, man. It's been your boy King Dion. Later.